Imagine a week where Gulf markets showed incredible resilience amid global tariff chaos, NASDAQ shattered records, and Indian indices faced tech sector headwinds. Welcome to Falcon Trade Weekly on Zawara, your essential guide to what happened last week and what's coming next. If you're an investor navigating these volatile times, this breakdown could be a game changer for your portfolio. Let's dive in. Let's start with what went down from July 12 to 18, 2025. Markets were a mix of gains and caution, driven by U.S. tariff announcements and sector shifts. The ADX General Index closed at 10,253 points on July 18th, up 0.10% daily and about 1.1% for the week. Key incidents included strong gains in financials, up 4.2%, and real estate, up 5.4%. A notable event was the rights issuance for United Arab Bank shares, allowing eligible shareholders to participate until July 22nd. However, utilities dipped 0.22% and energy fell 1.53% amid oil oversupply concerns. DFM's general index ended at 5,917 points on July 16th, with a slight 0.06% daily rise and 0.43% weekly gain as of July 11th. Highlights: Sharia-compliant stocks like Dubai Islamic Bank surged 1.68% to AED 1.82, contributing to a massive 43.21% year-to-date climb. Volatility stemmed from global trade tensions, but market cap held steady at AED 992,742 million. NASDAQ Composite hit a fresh record, closing at 20,184.27 on July 17th with a 0.74% gain and rose 0.27% on July 14th to 2640.33. Major incidents: tech giants like Nvidia and Microsoft drove a 4.2% surge, fueled by strong U.S. economic data and airline earnings beats from Delta. The index marked records in 6 of 7 sessions, but tariff uncertainties loomed. India's Nifty 50 closed at 25,111.45 on July 17th, down 0.4% daily and 0.81% weekly, slipping below 25,000 due to IT weakness and trade deal worries. The BSE Sensex fell 0.45% to 82,259.24, with foreign investors selling Rs 3,694.3 crore. Key events: momentum indicator RSI at 48.75 signaled caution, though metals and consumer durables rose 0.521%. Volatility hit amid U.S. tariff threats on India. Overall, U.S. tariff escalations by President Trump, threatening 25-50% rates on various imports, added global pressure, but resilient sectors like banking and tech provided offsets. Shifting to the week ahead, July 20th, 2025, several high-impact events could sway markets. Watch for existing home sales, July 23rd, durable goods orders, July 25th, and Fed speeches, including from Fed's Bowman, July 22nd. These could signal rate cut odds, with 75 BPs expected in Q3. Expiration of the extended U.S. tariff pause on August 1st, plus new tariffs on Japan, South Korea, and others, potentially up to 50% on copper and 200% on pharmaceuticals. This follows last week's 30% threats on Mexico and EU. India's Q1 earnings season ramps up, with potential U.S.-India mini-deals. In the Gulf, ongoing oil oversupply warnings and regional ceasefires could influence energy stocks. China's industrial profits, July 27th, U.S. API crude oil stocks, July 22nd, and ECB consumer inflation expectations. These could trigger volatility, especially if tariffs escalate or economic data disappoints. For the week ahead, markets are poised for modest gains but with volatility risks. Emerging markets may slow to 2.3% growth in H2 2025, with a 55% chance of U.S. soft landing. ADX and DFM expect 1-2% upside if trade truces hold, driven by financial momentum. Oil pressures could cap gains. NASDAQ, potential 0.51% rise toward new highs if Fed signals cuts, but tariff pullbacks loom, 25% hard landing risk. NSE, Nifty may consolidate at 25,000, 25,200 with upside to 26,000 on positive earnings or downside to 24,050 if supports break. Investment tip: diversify into financials and tech. Monitor US data for rate clues. Risks include tariff hikes causing 1-2% dips. That's your Falcon Trades weekly deep dive, packed with insights to help you navigate these dynamic markets. If this breakdown sparked some ideas or helped clarify the chaos, smash that like button, subscribe to Zalwara for your weekly market edge, and drop your predictions in the comments below. What do you think will happen with tariffs next week? For the full detailed report, head over to zalwara.ae and we'll see you in the next video. Remember, this content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Trade smart and stay informed.